Hell yeah. How are we doing tonight? Are we still having a killer night? Hell yeah. It's great to be here. I'm Killer.Keeley. I didn't even have to use my GPS while I drove here from Phoenix. I just followed all the dispensary billboards. I love going to the dispensary though. Like as soon as everything became legal, that was my first go-to. Because now they have what is known as BOGO deals. And let me tell you about a good BOGO deal. Because I will get an indica and I will get a sativa and then I'll put both of them inside of a jar together. And then we play some Russian roulette. Am I gonna be productive today or am I gonna text my ex? Hell yeah, I'm loving it here. I need to ask you guys a question though, because I don't know how everyone else deals with assholes, but I usually just finger them. I don't care. That was my first relationship advice anybody tried to give me. They're like, the fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So I pegged him. Oh, whatever. You got the fucking Gerber guy over here? That was not the Gerber baby. That was the Gerber baby that needed to be aborted. God damn. I recently got fired. Hell yeah. Who else got fired here? I know. Yeah, you a bunch of unemployed stoners. Trust me, I know. But my boss tried to act like I was acting like a racist and a bigot. And I was like, how else am I supposed to run for president? Hell yeah. I hate job interviews, okay? I'm so tired of going to job interviews because the number one red flag that they say is, oh, we're just like a family here. Have you met my family? I'm here to avoid them, not make a new one. I don't love my family though, because my family decided to play Wheel of Fortune before I was born, and they put 3 E's in my name, and I'm still trying to figure out how they afforded all those vowels. I grew up poor, not gonna lie. My mom tried hard, but she could have definitely tried harder in the kitchen, especially for a place where women belong. Because all she used to do was say, oh, it's made with love. Love is not enough, and if it was, you would have given it to me as a child. Oh, we all love our mamas in here? Whatever. I hate that bitch. My whole entire family didn't tell me that my grandma died, so I didn't get invited to the funeral, but I can't be upset because my grandma had dementia, and I think she just forgot to put me on the list. Oh, whatever, I love that bitch, okay? She fed me. That's my favorite memory. My favorite memory with my grandma was when she told me, all right, it's time to settle down and relax. So I looked at her at the age of 12 and I went, and she's like, oh, that'll be peaceful. And that's when I learned I was gonna be a smoker after that childhood trauma. Hell yeah, that's the only thing that fixed me. I recently did get a new job though. It's full-time, it has benefits. Hell yeah. And I get to work with aliens all day long. And I'm not even talking about Home Depot.
Oh, shit. Goddamn.
I am so tired of going into Home Depot because they come up to me acting like I know what I'm doing there because I look like a lesbian. And I'm like, I don't even know how to operate a hammer. I'm used to getting nailed. I have what is known as a deformity. It's called polysyndactyl toes. So that means I have an extra toe and 3 of them are completely webbed together. Which means I'm not even afraid of diabetes anymore. I always have a spare. And to the people that have fallen, I always have a spare to share to my fellow diabetics. That's my campaign for today. You're welcome. I kind of find it great because I do have an OnlyFans, small plug, but My feet like to feature on there like DJ Khaled, and it's like another one. And that's how my foot was made. Another toe. Recently turned 25. Hell yeah. I am going through my quarter life crisis right now. I have learned so much since turning 5. I learned how to break a bone this year. Hell yeah. And turns out when you break a bone, you have to be really specific with Jesus. Because I went to him and said, God, just give me a break. Yeah, he really does work in mysterious ways. You know who else works in mysterious ways? Do I have any nurses in the house? Any nurses, caregivers? Thank God, I hate those guys. I am so tired of people that tell me to wait and then tell me my weight. And then while you're up on the scale, oh, you need to cut back on those carbs. You need to let go of those donuts. Well, you're going to be driving on a donut because I slashed your tire in the parking lot, bitch. God. I love being a fat girl, okay? Because being fat means that my lips get to stay fat too. And I'm not talking about the ones on my face. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I hated that they wanted me to they were motivationally, you should try the 12-step program. And I'm like, I can't even make it up 12 stairs, let alone successfully make it down. But they told me, don't worry, cows also have that difficulty. Oh, whatever, you're so sympathetic. I'm damaged, okay? I'm damaged. I am so tired of going and getting my nails done, because my nails shouldn't be done for the amount of holes that they're in, so I keep them plain, okay? But also the other reason, every time I get my nails done, they look at me like, oh, your nails are damaged. I'm damaged. Why wouldn't my nails be? Yeah, hurting over here, guys. This year, I really had to go through something really hard. I ended up having to break up with my gym membership this year. I just knew we were never gonna work out. I'm a lazy piece of shit. I finally got diagnosed with a lot of other shit, but I recently got diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder. And if you know anything about having an autoimmune disorder, let me tell you, my check engine light is always on. And my radiator is always overheating. I am so tired of these hot flashes, okay? I have been on birth control for so long that somehow I have gained all of the baby weight without the baby. And for some reason, the weight has been harder to abort. Let me tell you, it's a fighter. It's a fighter over here. Hell yeah. I'm not very good at taking care of my car. I can already hear my dad screaming at me, have you checked your oil recently? And I'm like, Dad, no, all of the check engine lights are on my car right now. But they remind me of red flags, so I've just learned how to ignore them. Oh, he said that was my past relationships, so. Dad award it is. I'm just pissed that my car got a BBL before I did. She got her bumpers, brakes, and lights done, okay? She looks hella good, though. I'm not a hater. Not a hater. I'm so tired of people trying to get me to dress a certain way. I had someone trying to dress me like a goth baddie. Have you seen what goths have to wear? They have to wear the spiked heels, the tight corsets, the dark makeup. And if I'm gonna look dead inside, I at least wanna be comfortable, okay? I'm gonna be comfortable 6 feet under. I wanna be buried naked. Fuck yeah. Naked and afraid. Who's gonna open the casket? I'm not a necrophiliac, but whoever loves me will be. Hell yeah. Whew. I want to tell you guys about the first time that I actually did smoke weed, because the first time I smoked weed was actually from a dispensary, and that day I became an activist. I smoked so much that I looked at my partner and said, oh yeah, I can save Antarctica. And he's like, how are you gonna do that, baby? And I'm like, I'm gonna put it in a styrofoam cup. And he's like, I need a hit of that shit. God damn, you got ideas, baby. Oh, I would die for that man. I don't care. Like, I would die for that man. He believes in all of my dreams and everything. He's fantastic. Although I think the red flag about him is he's a country singer. So, boo. Anyways, but as a comedian, I'm terrified that our kids might end up being rodeo clowns. Although he's like a very petite man, which means like I could throw him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes. So every time I go to Walmart, I'm like, sweetheart, please hold on to the grocery cart, or I'm gonna leave you in the car like a responsible parent would. Yeah, fuck them kids. Honestly, if this doesn't turn out for me, I have like a backup plan because I want to become a stripper and have my name be happiness so that my slogan can be, you can buy happiness. Yeah. Put that sunshine in. I did get on a different, like, I know that I'm all over the place, but I'm thinking about Star Wars right now because like I recently got an IUD, and the first thing they told me was like, oh, as soon as he ejaculates in you, it's gonna cut the heads off of the sperm. And I was like Star Wars? Yeah! Cut off the heads of the kids! Do we have kids? It's a Wednesday night. You probably should call them. Be like, do you know where your kids are tonight? Probably high. I think you guys have learned a little bit about me. You're welcome. But I want to tell you about the first time that I lost my virginity because I actually lost it doing anal. Hell yeah. And that's how everyone knew I grew up Mormon. That is the truth. Relax, I did lose it traditionally. We ended up buying a bunch of like candy, and so he put a Snickers wrapper on his cock, fun size, mind you, and he looked at me and said, you're not you when you're hungry, baby. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave on the aw. She's so traumatized. Make sure to give her a hug after this. I don't care. I love the smell of his rum cologne because it smells like my daddy issues. All right, so fuck you guys for coming. I have been Killer Keeley. Have a killer night.